Hello subscribers, today I will show you the 5.
What a silly guy. Maybe I'll have a good laugh.
Let's move on guys to the next topic, justified expenses. Justified expenses, don't buy anything. You see, when you're buying something you lose money. That means you earn less money.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What happened, man? Help! Help, please! Call ambulance! Run. What? What? Time to run. Sorry.
Push the fucking pack off of the porch or break a pound down. Get the scrap if it happen to blow, it makes a round sounds. Pussy cat on my lap, push it back and go to town down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns. I came back around like a nigga selling crack in pounds. I got a bag now, but it's nothing to brag about. Gun blast in the background, I'm a black man with the bloodhounds. Mac 10 making look.
I'm Iman Gadzi.
I hope you like this parody, but now I'm going to be more serious. Hey everyone, my name is Igor and I'm from Kazakhstan, Central Asia. I'm 20 years old and in this video I'm gonna tell you how Iman Gadzi changed my life generally. Before I started believing in myself, before changing my perspectives and making steps towards a better life, my life was monotonous. School, home, repeat. If even school was giving me something, but no. You see, the education system was never the strongest part, so I never learned anything helpful. Only lyceum schools and private schools can somehow provide you knowledge, but unfortunately I did not study in such a school. I was growing up in a family where my father was always on a business trip. And if he was home, he barely noticed me or my sister. By the age of 14, my parents had a divorce. Even though it was predictable, it still was a huge strike on me. Depression, anxiety, you name it. I never had something that I can call a hobby. Just arrived home, hitting the stove, and after that playing video games for 6 to 7 straight hours a day. For now I understand that I just needed to somehow escape the reality that I never liked. Nothing exciting, nothing interesting, nothing encouraged me to do something. Nothing really made me happy. I was hating myself for the life I am living, just taking no effort to change it. But I hope you didn't think that I just wanna make you feel pity for me. Yeah, it was a period of my life, but I managed to overcome this chapter. But for 6 years after that I wasn't really doing something good for myself. Most important in those moments to find something that drives you, encourages you, motivates you. Or someone. I just wanted to say, man, you changed my worldview, my mindset, my way of thinking. Perhaps I saw in you myself, appointed by Father. And seeing you have fought, not giving the world a chance to make you silent and weak. Seeing you realizing that you have to become a man of the house, you prevail. You've made mistakes, but you learned, you changed your life. If someone in similar situation had achieved success, that means they can do it too. I honestly love the way you provide information to educate us, and this is why I made this parody at the first place. Every time I was watching your content, it was like building confidence in my success, rock by rock. You've become my idol. I found craving. A craving to make a change in my routine, my life, myself. Was starting too hard, to be honest. Made some mistakes. I was so thrilled and thought I would have some progress too early, but it should be in reality. And of course sometimes I was envious. But overall, I was no more procrastinating, lazy without being angry at myself. Seeing you creating content for about 6 years had a huge impact on understanding how long and hard it would take to make a better self. But still, I just can't stop, can't give up. Can't live a life I was living for so long, and I no longer wish to live like this. Step by step I was building my good habits and getting rid of bad ones. Oh yeah, Atomic Habits is a great book. And now, I meditate for straight months at least 10 minutes per day. Finally read a book in psychology that was lying in a bookshelf for 2 years. I'm working out for a half per day with a maximum 1 day break. But I think it could be better. If in a half year ago someone said to me that I will do this routine, I wouldn't believe it. I would just think that you're crazy. Finally I'm learning and using my editing skills not just for silly memes, but for freelance work too. I can work for you too, by the way. I truly respect you for what you made me to do to find willpower and strength in me. And I never felt so alive for years. And I want to spread this message. If you, right now, are struggling with your life, with day-to-day tasks, work, or even existing, there is still hope. You can make a change. You can live the life you want. And the first tip to make it easier is finding to whom you can rely. For me it's Iman. You have awakened the competitive spirit in me. Desire to conquer, fight for myself and my beliefs. And thanks to this, I will finally see my future ending up like a good story. That I truly wanted to. My own story. If it wasn't you, I'll still be playing some video games for hours and do nothing for future self. Now I think about to try your monk mode. I always thought that life is more interesting when it's not balanced. Always like the style of the from one way extreme to another. But I disagree with partying with alcohol or smoke. Never tried and never wanted to. It's just bad for your health. And once again, thank you. Words cannot describe how I'm grateful for the moment when I stood upon your video. And I hope in one day I finally will have my first catch.